Hey everyone, I'm Valdemar, Docker Captain, AWS Community Builder, HashiCorp Ambassador, Snyk Ambassador, Cypress Ambassador, and a DevOps consultant with over 20 years in IT. I've worked at Amazon, IBM, and a mix of both big and small companies. Today I help teams master DevOps, containers, and cloud technologies. On this channel we break down DevOps, Docker, and all things automation so you can level up your skills and build powerful, scalable systems. Everyone hyped about AI, but nobody is talking about the engine behind it. Today we're cracking open the black box and showing how DevOps and containers turn AI from a demo into a real product. Let's dive in. AI is getting all the attention right now. LLMs, code generation, multimodality, AGI, but almost nobody talks about what's under the hood. These models are massive, they need hundreds of gigabytes of GPUs, stability, versioning, monitoring. So let me ask, what makes all this actually work in production? Take away the DevOps foundation and all you've got is a cool demo, not a product. Today I want to show you why DevOps and containers are what make AI real. ChatGPT answers in 2 seconds, Midjourney paints in 5, but behind that magic, dozens of services. Container orchestration, model loading, GPU balancing. OpenAI handles millions of requests per second. They rely on containers, autoscaling, canary deployments. Not because it's trendy, but because it's essential. Look at Hugging Face spaces. Each app runs in a container, so it can scale from 1 user to 10,000 without breaking. Without DevOps, this all falls apart. Training a model, you need exact drivers, CUDA, PyTorch versions. Containers solve that in a minute. Want to automate training, testing, deployment? You need CI/CD, monitoring, alerting. Need to version your models, trace changes, log inference. That's DevOps territory. I've seen teams fine-tune a model only to realize no one could reproduce the results because it was trained on an old dataset. No pipeline, no versioning, no idea what happened. Containers are a force multiplier for AI teams. Dev environments isolated, testing repeatable, model versions logged, tagged, reproducible. Stability AI trained their models across GPU clusters, with each node running inside a container to ensure consistent results. Without containers, your infrastructure turns into a landmine. AI teams without DevOps are like pilots in a plane with no runway. Let me tell you what I've seen firsthand. Model trained, weights overwritten by accident. Inference works locally, fails in prod. Upgraded PyTorch, CI/CD crashes across the board. These aren't bad engineers, these are DevOps problems. DevOps is what brings order. It's what ensures what worked today will work tomorrow. Here is what a real DevOps stack looks like for a modern AI team. First, Docker for reproducible environments, so your code runs the same everywhere. Then test containers and DVC. Test containers helps you run real services like databases or messaging systems during testing. DVC, short for data version control, lets you version datasets just like code. Next, CI/CD. Tools like GitHub Actions or GitLab automate testing, training, and deployment. For deployments and scaling, you've got Kubernetes and Argo CD. Kubernetes handles containers at scale, and Argo CD keeps your cluster synced with Git. To monitor everything, use Prometheus for metrics, Grafana for dashboards, and Loki for logs. For tracking ML experiments, there is MLflow and weights and biases. And don't forget about security. HashiCorp Vault manages your secrets, OPA enforces policies, and Snyk scans for security issues. This stack isn't a luxury. It's what makes AI real in production, and it keeps your team sane while scaling it. If you are a machine learning engineer, learn how to write a Docker file. It will save your team a lot of pain. If you work in DevOps, step into the machine learning world. You will instantly become the backbone of the team. If you are a team lead, do not wait for things to break. Invest in DevOps from day one, because without it, AI stays stuck in Jupyter notebooks. With it, it becomes a real product. Containers, CI/CD, GitOps, these are not just buzzwords. They are the engineering core of AI in 2025. LLMs are impressive, But real magic, it's when everything runs smoothly from training to deployment, exactly when you need it. If you learned something new today, smash that like button, it really helps the channel. If DevOps, containers and cloud are your thing, hit subscribe and ring that bloody bell so you don't miss what's coming. AI doesn't run on magic, it runs on containers, pipelines and solid infra. What's been your biggest challenge bringing AI to production? Drop it in the comments, I'd love to hear your story. Want to connect with other IT pros? Join our DevOps community on Discord, link in the description. Support the channel and get access to premium DevOps insights on Patreon. Check it out below. That's it for today. Keep building, keep innovating, and I'll see you in the next one.